our sir just gives extraordinary topic, so we are discuss about that very topic. So from that very topic, we are able to just see the difference between the cramming or the just without the preparation. Just see that it's totally that impossible to say it's easy, but to do it's very much difficult. So it is another just what you can say activities as we are doing here. So another activity is also there as we are doing here group discussion. So it is also among their importance, as I recently mentioned that everyone has the importance in their own importance. So every activities have their own power there. That is the reason that our deciders have those kind of the activities here. So as far as the just those activities are concerned there, so among them then as far as my just self is concerned that I like mostly the word practice there, right? So you know what that whenever we just come in front of students there, so we are able to boost our confidence level. So we are able to just get the how to just give the presentation, because our sir just teach us that how to just give the presentation. So I'll just tell you myself that, so as far as myself is concerned that, so I faced a lot of problems that before this very institution, because I didn't have the language there. We all won't have the just our as far as the Kashmir is concerned here, so the people have been. So as far as the Kashmir is concerned, that we all know that the people have been facing a lot of problems for many years. The main reason is behind that their people didn't have the language. We all know that this power of this language. So as far as myself is concerned there, so before this very institution there, I was totally just dull. I was not able to do self-study, but when I joined this very institution, so in my just nowadays I just faced a lot of the problems here. I was not able to get the what kind of activities we are doing here. So but I was thinking like that it's not a cup of tea to just get this language, but my sir told me like that just spend just some time that have a patient with the help of the with the help of just me. I could just tell you that how to boost this very just language. I was thinking like that no, it's not my cup of tea, because just see that some just little just children they are able to just speak just nicely. Just see what I'm doing, even though I'm just a little elder than, but what I'm doing I'm not just able to just speak just well. So but my sir just motivated me at that very time, because we all know that our mental good. So in my just during just course here, so what kind of the just problems I just faced at that very time, but only just some ways, or I could say like that, as my sir just showed that, and he told me that only just do some things there through which you could just boost your language. So those three steps were first that I remain the consistent here, and the second thing was that I just do a lot of the practice here, and just mostly thing which I had in myself still I have, and that very thing is that enthusiasm. And I had too much zeal and zest regarding this language, because I'm just thinking like that I'm just incomplete without the language. Whatever I'm doing, talking and walking, eating, I'm only doing with the help of the just language. For example, if just sometimes I'm just going with my friends there, I never ever just think in the just Kashmir at that rate, because I'm thinking like that I have some affection with this real language. You know what, why that? Because this real language changed my whole life, because in this before this page is what you can see language that I was not able to just do self-study by myself. The main reason is behind that I didn't have the language, so people were just trying to remain away from me, because I was too much working. Okay, so just now I only want to just suggest to the people that just as much as possible just they have to just get the language, because they can't imagine that the power of this language, because we all want that language in this ocean, or in my own style I could say like that is the nur like that. It could just change the whole life there. So whatever you want to do as far as your education is concerned, that if you really want to make your education piece of cake, so you have to just get the language, because we don't have any kind of alternative things there. So when I talk about the just language that, because we all want Thai language is just ocean, so we are trying to get some droplets just third. So overnight nothing will just happen there. So nowadays I'm just trying to get some droplets from this really this language that I can say like that I just working down my whole just language. As far as myself is concerned, that out of the 100 I could say like that about the 20% that my language is yet.